What's up, beautiful people? My bad. We had technical difficulties. I don't know what just happened, but it just went out. But everybody, welcome to the Sit Down. This is your boy Ramsey ILuvBlaqueIvory, the editor-in-chief of Snubb3dmagazine. Thank you to everybody that's joining us today. We have special guest Blaque joining us. We're just waiting on them to come on the live. We're super excited to have them, and we will start it shortly when they get on. All right, you guys. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know what just happened. It just like blacked out. So 1 second, I'm gonna bring in the ladies because I believe they are already in here. Let's try it again. I don't know what just happened. Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. We just wait. I thought I saw Shamari on, but then when we had something just happened, I don't know what just happened. It just glitched out.
Yeah,
So
I know. I was like, what happened? It said live ended or something. I don't know.
yeah. Let me see. Okay, I see her. Let me bring her
Okay,
in.
cool. Hi, guys. Here she
There she
is.
go.
That's my sister.
Oh my God, hold on. I got it on Do Not Disturb.
That's what happened with me. I was like, because it kept kicking me out.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
yeah. When I went into Do Not Disturb on mine,
Oh,
it
okay.
started acting crazy.
I
Yeah.
got a ring light in my face. You can see me?
Yes,
Yeah, you good.
we can see
Okay.
you. Hi, sister.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
It's my
Good, good.
birthday still.
I saw
Ew,
you
come
was
on, birthday.
Hi. I
Yes.
So
love
we
it. I'm
got
still celebrating. I bought this shirt for my birthday, right? Can y'all see it?
you
It says,
should. You should celebrate
Happy
the whole month.
birthday, 2/22/22. And I just
Yes.
realized that I had it like way after the fact, so I wore it today instead.
Yes.
And
Because it's still your birthday.
right, and
Yes.
that's a very historical number right there too, for it to be 2 2 2 2. We ain't never gonna
I
see that
know,
again.
right?
Yes. On a Tuesday.
On a
Right.
Tuesday. Can y'all still see
On
me?
a Tuesday.
Yeah, we still
Yes.
see
Yes,
you.
we
Okay, good.
do.
All right, you guys. So we're gonna get right into it. So how we do it here, it's just a general conversation. I don't like to say it's an interview. I just like having a conversation with my guests when they come on our show. Okay, so you
Okay.
guys, we
Got
just
it.
gonna talk it all the way through. So first thing, everybody who don't know who you are, we already know who you are. But if say you were in front of an audience and you had to introduce yourselves, how would you introduce yourselves to the world?
Oh, wow. Well, normally we would say, what's up? This is Brandy.
And I'm Shamari, and we're Black. But if I introduce myself to the world, I would say, what's up? My name is Shamari Jaqua DeVoe. I am a superwoman. I'm the wife of the legendary Ronnie DeVoe from New Edition. I am a mother of twins. They are 4 years old. I am an entrepreneur. I am a singer. I am an actress. I am a philanthropist. I am a marriage ambassador. And I am a woman of God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes. And I guess I would say that I am Brandy Danielle Fouché Artemis Williams. It's a lot of names. Okay. Blame my parents. And I would say that I'm an artist, that I am a lover of God, that I am just a businesswoman. I am an entrepreneur. I am a sister. I am a daughter. I am hopefully a great friend. And
Yes.
I'm a super, super girly girl. Unicorn,
Definitely.
I was told.
Right. Now, what's crazy
Yes.
is this is a full circle moment for myself, because I had did a couple of you guys flyers years ago. I did graphics for on you guys, and I did when Shamara used to have her Halloween parties. I had did
What?
her graphic. Yes,
Oh my God.
I had
Crazy.
did it.
You
And I
did?
Bring
had
that
So you went
Halloween party
yes,
ATL
back.
Shouty.
Yeah, I was in ATL during that time when I had talked to you, you guys. I had talked to you on the phone. I talked to Ronnie on the phone at one time. Then I had both of you on the phone. We had worked it out. It was a while ago. But I was like, this is a full
Wow,
circle
that's
moment. How it all
dope.
came
I
around.
love it.
Yeah.
We need to bring that Halloween party back, right?
Right.
Right.
That the DeVoe Halloween party is legendary, boy. We need to bring
Right.
that thing back.
Definitely.
Yes.
So let's talk about the early career of Blaque. We all know that you guys were a multi-platinum selling group. Everybody knows that by seeing you all. What was that experience like for you guys as far as you guys were young, and just coming into the industry the way that you did? Y'all were coming in, breaking some barriers on how y'all presented yourselves. And like I tell people all the time with Blaque, y'all were a part of the 90s group circle that was going on and the movement that was going on in female groups as well. But I think what was so interesting about you guys too is y'all had like a pop flavor to you too that was coming off and was doing futuristic things in the videos and just making a statement. How was those moments for you guys during that time?
Man, it was amazing. I think we wanted to be like pop princesses. Like we literally listened to No Doubt and Spice Girls and of course TLC, and like that was our vibe. Like we wanted to be straight up pop. I mean, we're R&B from, our core, our nature, but like we love those pop groups, so it was just natural for us to fall into that when we, made our own music. But
Right.
being a part of the era where girl groups were so popular at that time, it was also about how to set yourself apart because it was
Right.
so many girl groups. So we wanted to have our own flavor, our own edge. Of course, a lot of people always would compare us with TLC because of Lisa and because, two singers, a rapper, that whole thing. But we
Right.
still wanted to set ourselves apart, and that pop part of Blaque, I think, kind of helped set us apart from the others.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's hard not to be compared to TLC, especially when you're you're the protege of Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and that's a great who wouldn't want to compare to TLC?
Right.
And so similar, So another thing that was different was the fact that Natina, rest in peace, she used to write a lot of the songs, and she was super, super creative. Like if you looked at our first album cover, the bubble wrap outfits, that was Natina. Yeah, she was just super dope. So, yeah. But it was cool.
Definitely. And then you guys stepped into the world of the movie world, entertainment, and we saw you on one of the biggest. I still think it's one of the biggest movies as well. Was Bring It On. And your song was played on there as well. What was that moment for you guys when that hit you as well? Because you guys were like literally on a track, like back to back to back. Because when I saw it, I remember like all of it. I remember growing up and just watching it, and I was like, oh my god, like, because I was in love with TLC. So when I heard Left Eye brought out a group, I was like, oh shoot, like what's this about to be? I was excited about it because I was a big Left Eye fan. So but when y'all hit on Bring It On, that moment for you guys as well, because you guys was you guys already touring at that time or getting ready to go into?
Were we touring? Yeah,
we were, because we had to do shows while on our off days.
Yeah, we did. So that was crazy because like we didn't have to audition for that movie. They was like, we want Blaque, and that was super cool. I was like, wow, it's just like all of my dreams are coming true, but it's also so different from like what I'm used to doing, like filming music videos, like filming a movie,
Right.
So different. The hours are longer. They pay you more money, honey.
Right.
Okay, right. It was good.
But when I did the movie, when we did the movie, I thought it was corny. I thought it was super corny while we were filming it. It used to be called Cheer Fever. Okay, that was the name.
Really?
Yes. And so when I went to the premiere, I was all embarrassed looking at myself on the screen. I don't like watching myself on TV sometimes, but that freaking movie blew up. It's a cheerleading cult favorite. How many months was it number one, or weeks, Brandy? You remember how many weeks was it number one? 14 weeks. It was number one, and it was still
14 weeks.
Cheerleading cult favorite. Everybody, like cheerleaders in competition, they watch that movie. So can y'all hear me?
Right,
Yes.
right.
And
No, and one
Halloween,
of my friends,
every year Halloween.
yeah, I was about to say, two of my friends last year did the costumes of the clovers. Like one girl actually sewed it together. She's like, I'm gonna be one of them. I'm gonna be a clover this year. I was like, oh,
Goodness.
Yes.
Listen, no, I was watching, I think it was last year Halloween or maybe the year before, but I'm a big fan of Issa Rae and I love Insecure. And Molly was one of the clovers.
one of the clovers, yeah.
Halloween. I was like, what? Like, we made it, okay? All
Right,
over again.
Yeah. They want to be us on Halloween. They want to be the East Compton Clovers wearing the green and the orange and the yellow. And it's just a blessing just to look back and say, wow, even though, you know, I felt like the movie was corny when I was filming it, it really is a good movie. Like 22 years later, almost 22 years later.
But that speaks volume about you guys, because some artists can't even have that longevity. You know what I'm saying? For it to still certain things, they can throw out a song and then next week we be like, all right, it's over.
Right.
But you guys have songs that have impacted people, and it just continues to show. Like you said, like even just with that movie, it's still to this day, it's still making an impact on people wanting to be who you guys were. And another thing was representation. Like you guys definitely on a lot of your, even on your videos, there was a lot of representation. There was a lot of hidden things that were in it that were like, okay, I see where they're going with this.
Mm-hmm.
The other question I wanted to ask you guys, because you guys kind of spoke on it a little, seeing how the music industry is now, from where you guys started off, like we went from CDs now to streaming. How has that been different for you guys as being recording artists?
It's like a different world. It's like literally learning a different world out here. Like it's completely different than when we first started. I mean,
understand it.
Yeah.
I don't. Like I'm tell me we don't have to get a record deal to put an album out. You can just put it out. You know, like what is this?
Right.
I mean, I think it's dope because it gives a lot of people a chance to be heard, a lot more people a chance to, you know, show their craft. But it's definitely, I don't understand it. Brandy, maybe you can talk about it, but it's a different, like she said, it's a different language. It's different.
I think I'm able to kind of follow it in a different way because my younger sister, she's an artist of now, Cody Shane. Like, so I kind of, like, she's helping me learn, you know, what that whole streaming thing is. And I'll call and ask her like, okay, we just did this. What does that mean? Or, you know, so she's kind of helping me learn that because this is her generation. That's all she knows.
Right.
So she kind of helps me with that. But it's like learning a new language, really. It's like learning Chinese.
Definitely. No, I could I was talking about it with one of my friends. I'm like, literally to just see us how we had to go from cassette tapes. Like I was telling them, I was telling my little brother, but I remember just having to hold you remember recording the record and play button, and then you had to like try to hope that song came on.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
What?
Yes.
Remember that? You don't look like you that our age. You look a lot younger.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
That's right.
Definitely. But one thing I did want to talk about it. Well, we'll go back to this other question. Being that it's a male-dominant industry as well, you guys kept your identity. And that's something big because a lot of times you see female artists sometimes conform to other things that they may not want to be. How did you guys keep that Blaque feel? Because you guys still to this day have kept it. Like every time I've seen you on interviews, you guys keep that same energy and keep it going. How did y'all keep that? And what was your mentality during those times as well, even when it got rough for you guys?
I think honestly, like we've always just been ourselves. Like from the time we started to now, like we are just who we are. We've never tried to be anything other than who we are as individuals and as a group. So I think that's always kind of transcended through everything from the start of the, you know, the bubble wrap to now, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Always maintain who we are, you know?
And we weren't just put together as a group. Like, you know, we were actually friends before we came together as a group. So we really do have a true sisterhood. We have never broken up. Yes, we have gone through so many things, but it's only brought us closer. And we also had the best mentor ever to help us, you know, stand our ground and not take no mess and just, you know, just be true to who we are. And know that no matter what anybody says, we can do this. If you want to be, Lisa's is just so dope. Like if you want to be a nurse and you want to be a singer, you can do that. Like you don't have to worry because you're an entertainer now. You can still go to college. I went to college. I got my bachelor's degree. You know, I'm a member of Kappa Alpha sorority. You know, I'm doing a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm still going back to college. So just always, just knowing that you're never above anybody. You know what I'm saying? We're all equal. You know, if we just look at it, we are brothers and sisters, and we just have to remember that. Stand your ground.
Definitely. And I wanted to touch on, we're gonna hit a 10-year anniversary since Natina Reed, the passing of her. What are some memories you remember that are powerful in those moments? Because like there were so many things that we saw in the world scene of you guys, but we're hitting another historical mark. What are some things that you can say about her?
So many things to say about our sister. First of all, 10 years is crazy. Because it feels like it was
going on 10 years. 26.
It is insane that we're at this mark. But the beauty is that Shamari and I are still, you know, pressing forward and, you know, keeping her legacy alive as well as Lisa. So Natina, her spirit is so big. Like Natina's here with us right now. Like her energy was so huge. I will always say, if you met her once, you would never forget her. If you seen her, you knew exactly who she was. Her presence was so big when she walked in a room. Like she was unforgettable. And I think it's just, you know, 10 years later, and here we are, you know, talking about her, and it'll be 10 and 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 years after this that her legacy will still continue. Her son is doing big things. Trent, our nephew, he's in a group. You know, his dad is corrupt, so he has two amazing, big, huge parents in this industry, and his light is shining. So her legacy is here on this earth, and it's just going to continue to transcend. So
make sure that, like, for the most part, every year we do a celebration of life for Natina. You know, we celebrate her birthday. And, you know, people to just know who she was and who she is, and you know, we miss her. We miss her greatly. I've been knowing her since we were 10 years old. And it's hard. It's hard because like between her, Lisa and Natina, they really fought for our group. They really did. And now me and Brand, they, you know, passed the torch to me and Brandy. And now we are, you know, standing strong and, you know, fighting for the things that we want, and still doing shows and still having the sisterhood and just constantly just, you know, just feeling their energy. You know, energy never dies, it just transforms. So they're still
definitely. So we're gonna talk about real quick the current state of Blaque. So you guys are still doing big things. I just recently saw the vegan nail polish. I saw the article about that. Saw that go up. We saw great things from even Shamari going on Encore and killing it. I mean, she was just, I was like, oh, she just gonna take over like this. She's just doing it on this show.
It was a Shamari show. That's why I was calling her like, excuse me. Excuse you. What are you, like, hello?
Y'all gonna hear my voice. I got the voice. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna cause no drama, but I'm gonna stay to the end, and I'm gonna make sure y'all see.
That's right.
Definitely. So what's next for Blaque?
So much. We're doing shows. We're back out there. We just did Detroit. We're headed to Miami soon. We got a lot of cool things in the works. We're actually in the studio working on new music. So we, you know, we keeping it moving. 2022, you know?
Definitely. And then our final three, we have three questions. It's real quick. It's fun questions for you guys. And then we're going to end the conversation. It's a thing that we do here at Snub because we have the number 3 in our name.
Okay.
So 3 words. Both of you answer this. 3 words that best describe who you are as a person.
I have to describe her?
No, you describe yourself. 3 words.
Okay. Okay. I was going to say, ooh, this is fun. Okay.
Right. I mean, if y'all want to switch it up, y'all can switch it up. We ain't never did it. So if y'all want to switch it up and give 3 words to each other, we can do that too.
Describe me? You want to describe me, Mari? 3 words.
Okay, I'll describe you. You are very girly. You are all about family. You have the sweetest personality. You are absolutely beautiful, and you know it, baby. You are you're dedicated. You're a dedicated person. You know, when you love hard, and you are just a light. You're a light and a future mom. One day. I want to be an auntie.
You're
Yes.
Coming.
Okay,
Okay. That was
it.
more
She's
than three.
it.
That was
Right.
Oh shoot! I was only supposed to do three.
Take
I'm sorry.
Take
There's
it
so
in.
many
Let
more.
her take it in. Right. You just
It's
take
okay.
it in. Just
I'm
take
gonna
it
take
in.
it in. I'm taking it in. I'm taking it in. So okay, I would say first of all, super mom, super wife, dynamic, freaking vocalist, performer, best big sister ever, a lover, not a fighter, but will get in your ass at the same time.
Right.
And just true to herself. Has always been true to herself, for sure. For sure.
Definitely.
Aww.
Okay. So the next one is, if you could be anyone in the past or present, who would you want to be for one day and why?
Oh wow. Can I pick two?
Sure, you can pick two. Y'all just switching
Okay.
it up today. Y'all might as well
I
just say.
know. I'm sorry. I would want to be Michelle Obama because I just want to know what it feels like to be the first lady. And I would be Vanity because I'm in love with Prince and I'm in love with Vanity, and I want to know what that was like being a part of Vanity 6 or Apollonia 6. Either one. I'll take either one. Okay.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Shamari?
I think I would be Oprah.
Yes, Oprah.
Oprah is a billionaire. She's successful. She gives back to the community. She's a philanthropist. She came from, you know, the projects, and she just went all the way to the top. She's a successful talk show host. She has her own network, and she does a lot of positive things, and she's just showing how powerful, you know, we are as Black people, how we can rise to the top. And I think I would want to be her for the day because she's super dope.
Definitely. And then the final thing I'm gonna let you guys say, what are some words of encouragement? Because you guys are still we a lot of time in entertainment, we take on the roles that we don't ever get to know, but we're role models. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people look up to us when they see us doing certain things. Like with media, for me, I have to sometimes watch myself and how I say certain things. And with you guys, and in the music world, what are some words of encouragement you give someone that is sitting there like, I want to get to that point. I want to be where those ladies are. What can you tell them to just encourage them to keep going?
Well, you know, for me, I would say just stop believing the lies that you tell yourself about yourself, because you are so much more, you know, stronger than you think. I know that for me, I used to think that I wasn't the best singer. I used to think that I wasn't the best performer. And those were just little perceptions that I made up in my head that were nothing but lies. So
Right.
you have to start, you know, believing that you are bigger and better than what you think. You know, you have to rise to the top. You have to know that you can do this, do things that you fear, do things that you're uncomfortable doing, you know, so that you can be comfortable and just be an inspiration to the world, because you have gifts, you have talents that the world needs to see. So you gotta step out.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely step out of your comfort zone and just believe in yourself. Like if you get a no, just keep going. If you get, sometimes it takes 10 no's to get that one yes, but just
Yeah.
keep going. You believe in yourself. Believe that you have that gift that you know that you have, and just stay at it. It doesn't matter. This thing, music, this industry, period, entertainment has no limits. So you can do it. Just keep going. Don't stop.
Definitely. And tell people, even though they're already following you, tell the world how they can follow you when we post this on other platforms, how they can follow you guys and follow the journey as well.
All
Yes,
right.
so go ahead, Mari. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say at official.blaque on Instagram, and at Shamari DeVoe on Instagram and all social media platforms.
Yes, and the Brandy D on all social media platforms.
Ladies, thank you so much. We're gonna see you actually soon. We're gonna be working on something that's already been said. We're gonna start working on something else. Maybe a cover thing we're already discussing. So,
Okay.
All
right.
Come on, cover.
No.
We ready. We ready.
Right. But definitely, everybody stay tuned. And thank you guys again. Like I said, this was a full circle moment. It's crazy how it happened. When I got the call about it, I was like, yeah, why not? Like, this was like just like a automatic yes, like, because you guys gave me a chance on, just putting certain talent out there. So again, I say thank you to you guys and wish you the best on everything. Keep going.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem. You have a good night. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.